Hello. Hello, beautiful souls. How's everybody doing? What's going on with all of you? I hope you're doing well. And yeah, here I am on this rainy day. It's really raining here. It's beautiful. It's the monsoons here in India. And we're just going to see what's coming through from the universe for all of you, all of us, beautiful, precious souls. And yeah, let's just see. Let's see what's showing up from the universe. So we have between worlds, and in this card there's a flamingo. You know, he's or she or they are stepping out of the shadow into color, and that's what I'm seeing at the start of this reading. Is you're stepping out of the shadows and into color, into technicolor. That's how like vibrant the colors are over here. You're stepping into technicolor, and it's always up to us, you know, no matter what's going on in our lives, to step out of the shadows, to very consciously step into color, step into that vibrant part of our beings. It's an active choice a lot of the time, because life has its many challenges. That's life. Life comes with so many things. And as I, you know, live on this earth longer, the one thing I am certain of, I am sure of, is that it is up to us, because life is not going to stop with all its ups and downs and, you know, difficulties and joys and all the things that life offers. But it's in our hands to choose which state we're going to be in through it all. Are we going to choose to stay in the shadows, or are we going to step into the light? That is in our hands. And it takes training, you know. I feel like when we're born, we kind of expect things to go a certain way. We have a certain, you know, idea of what we want from our lives. And very often things don't work out the way we want, or certain challenges come up which we didn't anticipate. And those are the times when we're kind of shocked. Oh my gosh, you know, 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2. Haha, doesn't equal 2. And that's when we learn, if we are wise, we learn to master our own state of mind, our own state of being. And we adapt and we adopt techniques and thought patterns and habits that automatically almost put us into a better state, rather than staying in the shadows like this card shows. So it's up to us. Oops. It's up to us to get out of the shadows. Are you sitting in the shadows right now? Whatever that represents in your life. It's time to get up and get out of the shadows, my lovelies. Time to step into color. Time to step into the color of your life. And no matter what is going on, just choose to see all the vibrancy that is around you. And even if it feels like it's dim within you, begin to cultivate it. Begin to make it your focal point. Begin to make it something that is integral to who you are as a human being. because really it's a habit. It's a habit. Which frame of mind, literally a frame, it's a frame. Which frame of mind are you going to let occupy your being? Because that is the frame that you will see. So choose the color, choose whatever is good in your life, and choose to have dominance over the shadow. You know, um, don't give that power. Have dominance over that, because you are naturally a light being. You are naturally a vibrant being. That is your natural state, because you are life. You are life itself. And that life that you are is here to paint the world with its beauty, with its magnificence. And there is a stroke, even in our pain or in our sorrow or in our despair. There is a stroke of light painting the canvas of our lives, and it's up to us. How are we going to paint it? How are we going to take that and color our lives and paint a picture of our lives that we want to see? And it's not about what we see on the outside, it's about what we see on the inside. So, how is your internal thought pattern? How is your internal life looking? How is your mind, your vision looking? How is your nervous system looking? That is what determines what we see, literally. It is like, you put two people in the same place and put something in front of them, depending on what's going on the inside, how their insides work, their mind, their soul, their consciousness, they will see a different picture. Be it negative, be it positive, be it be it solution oriented. I always say this, or be it like, oh, woe is me, and it's the end of the world. You may have even, I always say this, but you may have even picked up those thought patterns from your upbringing, or you're being influenced. Be very careful. We get influenced very easily. And catch yourself if you're being influenced by something that is wrong, something that is negative, that is prejudiced, that is dark, and especially when you're weak, those thoughts will come at you, or you will find yourself aligning with things that are on the darker side, because you're not fighting for your light. So fight for your light. Fight for your well-being, because you deserve it. You deserve it. And I do believe that no matter which state you're in right now, you can pull yourself right out of it. You can, and it's up to you to do it. Okay, let's see what else we have in this deck. Time to go. It says time to go. Where are you holding back in your life and not leaving? You need to leave. You need to go somewhere. You need to, it's time to go. It's time to go. Many times we overthink things, and we know it's time to go in a certain direction, or on a certain path, or in our own spiritual life, or in our own spiritual journey, or our own inner world. It's time to go. Ask yourself, where do you need to go now? Where do you need to go, either in your mind or physically go, to have the life that you maybe you haven't even thought about it? Like, what is your life looking like? What is it looking like? And where do you need to go in your development? Do you need to learn something? Do you need to physically go and seek out something? What do you need to do to have the life that you want within your capacity? Okay, now many people may say, oh, I don't have the money, I don't have the this, I don't have the that. I want you to focus on what you do have. What do you have right now? It could just be raw talent, it could be anything, it could be just see what you have. Anything I started in life, I did it like that. I started with what is in my own environment. What can I use that is in my own environment and within myself? And I started from there. Don't have some huge ideas. Oh, I don't have this equipment. I don't know anything that you need. Like, I can't start till I have that. Yes, you can. In any capacity, you can start building the life that you want right now. So think very hard and think very smartly as to what is it that you have in your toolbox right now that you can use to start preparing your life for the path that you want to walk on. I'm not saying that things won't get in your way. I'm not saying that challenges won't be there, but that's that's just a given. But then are you just sitting and doing nothing? Are you going? It's saying time to go. It's time to go. Time to step into color, into the color of your life. And I want to hear, in the comments, what are you doing to color your life? What are you doing to paint that beautiful life of yours into being? Okay, let's see what else. And welcome to everybody who's here. Sending you all my love and blessings, my beautiful, beautiful souls. Look at that. You have mending, okay? Build bridges. Don't destroy them. Build bridges. As much as you can, reconcile with kindness, okay? Even if you've decided to walk away or you've decided, you can do it with a sense of compassion. You can do it with a sense of, healing. You don't have to do it with a sense of revenge or anger. That doesn't mean you allow people to mistreat you. That doesn't mean that you allow certain toxic patterns to continue. It just means that you are choosing a peaceful way of being for yourself. And you yourself are choosing peace within yourself. So that benefits not only you, it benefits the other person, it benefits the world, because we see ourselves as individuals, but each action we take towards peace in our lives and towards others is an action that is contributing to the peace of this world. And don't we need it? Right? So I know it's easy to be revengeful or angry or wish ill on somebody who has been, hurtful to you, or who you look at certain leaders, or you look at people in power who are very easy to dislike, but not wishing ill. So many times I hear people saying, yeah, I wish that person was taken out, or I'm like, no, that is not bringing peace to your own being. Because wishing ill on anybody, I don't care who it is wishing ill to yourself, because you're bringing in that energy of anger and resentment and, just negativity. So if you're not doing it for anyone else, do it for yourself. Let them go with peace. Let them go with healing. Wish them well. Okay? All right. Let's see what else. And I hope you're all doing well, my lovelies. And then we have loyal heart. Wow, look at that. Loyal heart. When I think of that, I think of all the hearts that may have been broken. Okay? And then we have yang energy. All the hearts that were loyal. And maybe you didn't get that loyalty that you wanted from others. You were loyal. You gave your heart to somebody or to people, and you didn't get that back. You didn't get that back. Let's see what else we have about that. Wow, regeneration. So for all the broken hearts out there, for all the people who invested in others, or invested in something that your heart was in, and you didn't get it, or you were cheated in some way, or you didn't get what you deserved. It was taken from you, or your heart was broken to a point where you felt like maybe you can never love again, or you'll never heal from that, or you lost somebody that you loved, and you invested all this time and your being, and you didn't get it back. And that does happen in life, right? It does happen. But I see a regeneration. It's time now to pick yourself out of that state. And healing happens. That's the beauty. I'm in awe of how we have been created, that no matter how much pain we go through, no matter what we go through, there is that regenerative energy that somehow heals us, that somehow brings us back out literally from the dead. Like, we feel like things are over. We feel like sometimes like I can't get up, or I just can't get through this, but you do. You do. And I'm telling you, if you're in a state like that right now, you will get through this. Maybe sometimes we need encouragement. We need somebody to tell us, don't worry, you will come out of this, and you will. And we need to support each other. We need to be there for each other. We need to, if you see somebody looking a bit sad, looking a bit down, give them some love. Give them, even if it's a stranger, just say hello to them, ask them how they are, and say, how are you doing? You have a beautiful smile, or I love what you're wearing, or whatever. Give them something. Give them something. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to encourage somebody in your life, or to, be kind in some way without thinking so much. Just be kind, be loving to somebody, give them what they need. And I always say this, but the more you can take your focus off yourself and stop wallowing in your own self-pity, oh, this didn't work for me, or everyone else is moving ahead but I'm not, or why haven't I found the person in my life? Why am I still single? Or why is everybody prospering and why am I not? Or whatever your gripe is in this world, okay? Get over it. Get over it, because however it may look to you, okay? Everyone has their burden. Everyone has whatever is going on. Yes, some people have it easier than others, but are we going to just focus on that, or are we going to make our life the best that we possibly can? That is very much in our own hands, right? That is in our hands. And what is not in our hands, we surrender. We surrender. And we just, in humility, we surrender to the lesson. We surrender to what is it that I am growing, into through this experience. Because every experience, I always say, if you let it, will elevate you. It will teach you something more. It will make you more compassionate as a human being. This greed, this hunger for more, I don't know, every time I mention this, is only making us poorer, is only making us crazier, is only making us more and more desperate. We need to let that go, and we need to claim the abundance of our beings. And that abundance which is free, that abundance of love, that abundance of goodness, that abundance of kindness, that abundance of service to mankind. When you focus on that, you stop thinking of your woes, and you understand that you are not here just to consume every day. You are here to serve. You are here to be a beacon. You are here to be a light in this world. So if you have been wallowing in self-pity, get yourself up and out of that state. And I'm not saying that life is not hard. I'm not saying that you don't go through tremendous, difficulties and excruciating pain in life. I'm not saying that. And I'm not talking to you, anyone going through that, to say your pain is not valid, to say that you don't deserve time to heal, or to feel the pain, or to feel the anger, or to feel upset or to feel hurt or to feel, whatever it is. But you can feel those things and still uplift yourself. You can feel those things and give yourself time, of course. Vent it out, get it out of your system, but then don't wallow in that. Get up, get up, get up. This is your life. This is your opportunity. Every day gives you a new opportunity to live the life that you want, to be in a state that you want. Don't waste it, okay? Don't waste it. Look at this, exchanging gifts, so beautiful. Exchange your gifts today. Exchange your gifts. What gifts do you have? First of all, identify your gifts and don't undermine yourself. Every human being has gifts. Every human being, every soul comes here with something very beautiful in their hearts, and they come here with a gift within them. And it is up to us to share those gifts. And when you share those gifts, you receive gifts. That's just the law of this universe. So how are you going to exchange your beautiful gifts with others? Think about it. We have so many ways today to do that. Like, here I am with all of you, all right? For me, this is my gift, and I am sharing it with you all, because that for me is abundance. Abundance is sharing my gift. Abundance is sharing. Abundance is bringing more healing into the world. That's my abundance. What is your abundance? Think of abundance like that. We have got it all upside down. We're just thinking, how can I get this? That's my abundance. How can I get more money? How can I get more? That's not abundance, my darlings. Abundance is a state. It's a state of being. And you are the abundance in your life. I cannot say it enough, and I say it so many times because that's the truth. So understand that and move forward with that way of thinking, and you will see things changing in your life, because what you project out into the world is what you see. And there are things we cannot understand too. We see injustices in this world. We see things happening that are so unbelievable, right? We see things that are so incredibly unfair happening. Maybe it's happened to you, but we see it happening around us. And we cannot reconcile how that can happen to an innocent person, or how that can happen to a whole country, or that can happen. We cannot reconcile these things. We just cannot. But we don't get focused on that energy. We try whatever in our capacity to heal the situation, to bring awareness to the situation. We don't become victims of the circumstance. We become empowerers. We become empowered to make a change. So don't sit in the energy of something disastrous that has happened. You are not here to drown with the victim. Somebody is drowning and they give you their hand. You don't jump in with them. You pull them up. And that is the difference between sympathy and empathy. Sympathy is when you just go and drown with them. Empathy is when you pull that person up. You feel it. You acknowledge the pain. You understand what they're going through, but you don't become that frequency. You rise and you lift them up. Okay? So be empathetic. Don't be sympathetic. When you become sympathetic, you become a victim yourself. Be empathetic. Be empowered to help, to change. Okay? All right, let's see what else we have now from this other deck. Let us see what we have. I'm sending you so many blessings, my darlings. So much love. Let us see. What do we have here? Okay. Ooh, what a beautiful card. My favorite card. The Four of Wands. The Four of Wands. Ah, I love this card. It's a card of alignment. It's a card of synchronicity. It's a card of, security, strong foundations. It's a card of just harmony in your home. This is my home card. And what is our home? Again, I will bring up the same point. Where do we live? We live in our minds, we live in our consciousness. And that is our home. So no matter where you go, your home is your mind, is your consciousness. And I feel and I see a lot of harmony in your home life. For some of you, very specifically, if you are dealing with a home, something to do with a home, whatever it may be, whether it's selling a home or buying a home or decorating a home, or maybe your home life, you want harmony in your home life, or you want to like have somebody to share that home with, have a beautiful partner or friends or family. I see that it is going to be very positive. Some beautiful and positive developments taking place in your home life. You see that rainbow? So beautiful. There's a rainbow above you. You know that song? Clouds, rainbows above you. I can't remember the song. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Dream a little dream with me. That's the song that comes to me. Look up the lyrics. Dream a little dream with me. I'm not sure the exact name, but it's so beautiful. That dream, that we have of harmony in our lives, of that magical place that we want to live in with all the ones that we love and all the new souls that we're going to meet and encounter, all the love that we're going to see in our lives, all the beauty that we're going to experience, all the joy, all the magic, all the wonder, all the splendor. There's so much magic in this world. There's so much magic in this world. I mean, just singing that song brought so much magic, didn't it? It just brought magic. So indulge in magical things. Indulge in things that bring that energy field, that open up that divinity within you and open up the divinity within your space. Maybe in your home, put on some music, dance. If you're alone, dance. Dance alone. If you're with other people, dance with them. Put on some music and create a fun and happy environment. Sometimes it's such simple things that bring joy, that bring a new light, a new energy field. So do that cleansing. Bring light, bring joy into your home. You can light some candles, you can create an atmosphere, you can chant, maybe get together with some friends and have a chanting session. Bring them over and say, today we're going to chant some mantras, or we're going to affirm some things. Or you can sit and affirm, just light a candle and sit there and affirm your life into being, and sit there and visualize, the beauty of your life, and shake off whatever negativity is holding you back. I show people this technique where you can just shake off whatever it is. Just get up right now and shake off whatever is holding you back, and just throw it out, or let it burn into the candle. Like send it into the flame of the candle and feel the negativity burning away. There are so many ways you can clear your energy field. So many ways. You can do a ritual with water, You can, as you bathe, you can just let that shower over you, let the shower pour over you and feel all the negativity pouring out. Or you can fill a cup of water and you can speak love into it. You can speak abundance into it, you can speak peace into it, and you can do it very consciously, make a ceremony out of it and drink in all your wishes and your dreams. And as you drink it, see them being fulfilled, see all the things that you desire being fulfilled. Water is a sacred being, you know all the elements that we have: air, water, earth, fire, the ether, the atmosphere around us. It is palpable. It is a living space. It is sacred. So speak into any of the elements, okay? And trust that they are here to support you. Trust that they are here to bring whatever you need into being. Take your shoes off and put your feet on the ground and ask the earth to remove all your toxic energy and transform it. Mother Earth is here to love you, to nurture you, to support you. I mean, I cannot say it enough. We need to understand and connect with the elements. They're pure magic. And you are pure magic yourself. But when we shift and we understand that this is a universe, an energy field of infinite love, of infinite abundance. Can you see it raining? Can you see the rain? Look at that. Look at the rain. It's raining here. Look at how it is made to nourish. We are here to be nourished. Feel that rain taking away all your sorrows, taking away all your pain, taking away whatever is blocking your path. And it does, okay? Speak to the breeze and send out good messages into the wind and the breeze, and speak it out and ask it to carry your wishes, ask it to carry your dreams, ask it to carry your communication to your loved ones, to even people who you haven't met yet and you want to meet. Speak it out into the rain, into the wind, and say, carry my message and let it reach whoever is you want it to reach to. Maybe you want to manifest love in your life. Send it out into the breeze and say, please, beautiful Vayu, air, please touch the people that I want to meet and speak to them, whisper it into their ears, whisper it into their beings, and show them how to connect with me. Because that's who we are. We are communicating all the time and becoming conscious of how powerful we are and how we can psychically communicate. We are instruments of energy, and we have the ability to connect with those frequencies that we desire in our lives. So do that. Make it a point. If you feel a beautiful breeze, when you just feel that breeze on your face, you feel loved. I don't know if you are, tell me in the comments, how do you feel like when you're touched by that breeze? You feel loved. You feel like, you feel that sense of healing, or if you dance in the rain, or you just feel that cleansing, or you witness the flame of a candle, or you focus on it and look at it for a while, you feel that, there's like a warmth that you feel within your soul, and you feel it burning away whatever was, stuck, or you feel it warming whatever had become cold or stagnant, or whatever was frozen inside of you. You feel the warmth of that flame. It's connected deeply in your core. It's not just something that's happening externally. It is something that is it's so deeply what's the word, intrinsic enough. Why am I not able to say that word? You know what I mean. You know which word I'm getting at. Intrinsically, no, I'm not getting it right. Why? Anyway, it is connected to your inner space. And we are literally we are with an invisible energy field. We're connected to everything. Everything. So feel that connection. Feel that connection with your environment. With, first of all, just focus on the elements. Like I always say, I have conversations with the moon, and it's not a conversation of words, it's a conversation of energy, frequency. I have so many, like, they say downloads, right? People call it downloads, and for me it's not a download, it's an intrinsic communication, like you would talk to another person. It's a communication. And you can have this with the trees, you can have this with the stars, you can have this with the sky, you can have this with the plants, you can have this with animals. Why do we feel so connected to animals? Because they don't have that buffer of ego. They just are pure energy fields of love. And so that is what you're connecting with. Okay, my darlings, let's see what else. Let's see what else. Wow, look at that. You have triumph and mental conflict. So that's what I've been talking about this whole time, about having the, reins in your own hands as to where your mind is. Okay, the triumph card is the chariot card in this deck, and the mental conflict is the two of swords. Okay, sometimes we need to truly just take the reins of our lives into our own hands. And the chariot is not like a card of peacefully going through something. The chariot was used in wars, right? And so you have to get in the chariot of your mind, navigate through your mind. Your mind can be a war zone, a battlefield. And for most of us, it is. We're constantly warring with thoughts, ideas, concepts. And we have so much input right now, with social media. We're constantly consuming things, and it's going into our subconscious minds. So becoming very, very aware of what is the conflict of your mind. What is the conflict that's going on within your mind, and navigating through that and taking the reins into your own hands and going through your mind, going through the battlefield, going through the minefield of your mind. Because literally that's how it can be sometimes. But when you go with the chariot, it's about winning the war. Are you going to win the war with yourself? Are you going to win the war within? Because the war is not external. The war is internal. And that's why we are in such a state today in this world. Because people are choosing anger over peace. People are choosing conflict over resolution. People are choosing to attack rather than understand. So that is the minefield of your mind. And take control of it, or it will take control of you. And a lot of our well-being depends on it. A lot of our peace depends on it. And I'm not saying, that's why it's a chariot of war. I'm not saying it's something that's easy. I'm not saying it's something that you're like, oh, okay, I'm just going to be peaceful today. Oh, okay, I'm just going to be kinder today. Oh, okay, I'm just not going to get agitated or irritated or angry today. Absolutely not. You've got to control. You've got to really rein yourself in. And self-control is talked about so little. We're constantly, I see so much in social media today. It's all about what the other person did. It's all about being a victim. Enough of that. Control yourself. Can you control yourself? Take control of your own self. Because if you don't rein your own self in, nobody can save you, okay? Because then you're constantly blaming others for how they are, or what they did, or how the world has treated you, and you're going to stay in victim mode, and you're not going to grow or develop. The way we develop is by reining our own selves in, not by correcting everybody and everything outside of ourselves. And for the longest time, I was in the mood of, yeah, you've got to just make yourself like, make yourself like protect yourself from anyone else, or just like let people be who they are. No, 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 you've got to change yourself too. You've got to change who you are too. You've got to take ownership of your behavior too. And you've got to mind yourself and correct yourself. And don't get so stuck in being right, because you are not right all the time. You are also wrong. You are also in, you know, a state that may not be ideal. You may also have behaved wrongly with other people. Please take ownership of your actions and the way you contributed to a situation. Ask yourself, how did I contribute to this? I'm not saying every time that's the truth. Sometimes you didn't. That's okay too. But a lot of the times you need to check, how did I contribute to this? How was I a part of escalating the situation? How was I a part of allowing this behavior to continue? How was I a part of deluding myself into believing something when I saw the signs? Many times we see the signs, but we delude ourselves into believing and seeing what we want. We don't see the truth, we see what we want to see. Oftentimes, people will also not even listen to what the other person is saying. They will listen to what they think they're saying. And often it's unbelievable. Sometimes people turn around and, like, in a conversation, repeat back to you what you said, but it's nothing of what you said. It's what they thought you said. I mean, literally, they'll have different words from what you said. So check yourself if you are listening to people and really what they are saying, or you are just internalizing and already from your your place of pain and insecurities, interpreting it in a way that is completely and totally disproportionate and off the mark, because you're not listening. You are internalizing and you are interpreting according to your own pain. So take time to become aware if you are actually listening to what that person is saying, and put that pain body away for a moment and just actually hear them. And learn not to take things personally every time. Oh, we've become so personal about everything. Everything. So triggered. Right? So triggered. I'm guilty of it too. So these things that come through me are things that I listen to and I practice every day with myself. I'm like, do this, don't do that. Go with this, don't go with that. And so all the wisdom that I have acquired in my life and that I work on consistently, daily, because we are all flawed human beings. We are I mean all there. So give yourself some compassion, but do not be self-indulgent in going through life believing that you are a victim, that you did nothing, that you deserve better, but you're not willing to be better. You're not willing to see things as they are, and you're not willing to see yourself as you are with your flaws and all, and love yourself with your flaws and all. There's a difference between loving yourself and indulging in yourself. So don't indulge in the negative things that have not served you in your life, but you can love yourself and be very clear about the things that you do or you are that do not serve you or anybody else. Because by ignoring that, your life is not going to get better. It is about self-mastery. That is what life is about. That's all it's about. Mastering yourself. And if you can start today to master yourself, then the world is not going to ruffle your feathers all the time. The world is not going to shake you up all the time. You are going to be a master. You are not just going to be thrown around, one thing happens, you're kicked that way. One another thing happens, you're kicked that way. No, you have found that balance inside of your soul, and you are steady. Okay, whatever comes, you are steady. Stay steady in your life. Stay equanimous in your life. Don't become extreme about anything. You know, when I was younger, I'm a very passionate person, very passionate. And I went to do Vipassana. And in Vipassana, they tell you, you know, in Buddhism, it's about the middle road. It's about that equanimous state. They said to me, they were like, you know, if something wonderful happens, be happy, but you don't have to become crazy with happiness. Or if something terrible happens, you don't have to go, you know, down into despair and drown in it. And I didn't like that when they first told me that. I really didn't. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm a passionate person. You know, when I feel something, I feel it to the extreme. I feel extremely happy and I feel extremely sad, and that's who I was. Extremes. I felt extreme everything because that's my nature. But as I went through the entire process of Vipassana, I came out of there with an understanding that I didn't have before, which was you can be equanimous. It doesn't mean you feel it any less. It just means that you are not dependent on it. Either way, neither are you dependent on that happiness to feel balanced, nor are you completely and totally destroyed by the sorrow that comes into your life. That's what it means. It's not that you don't feel it. And I enjoy everything to its fullest, but I'm not attached to it and I'm not dependent on it. I'm independent of it, but I take the full juice out of it and I enjoy that in the moment. Like, you know, you squeeze some juice and you drink it. In that moment, you're drinking it with joy and you're enjoying it, you're relishing it. But are you going to cry that that orange is now squeezed out? Are you going to cry now that, oh my gosh, that orange doesn't exist anymore and the juice is gone? No, it nourished you then. And that is what it's about, you know. And the same with sorrow. Why do we take that sorrow and we keep crying over it? You know, you stepped in a crap, right? While you were walking, what do? Your first instinct is to wash it off. You're not just going to stand there and keep stepping in it and say, oh gosh, I stepped in crap. Let me step more in it. Let me feel terrible. Let me just like roll around in it. No, you're going to run and you're going to wash it off. And that's what it's about. If we can do that with our pain in life, if we can do that with our challenges in life, then that's common sense, isn't it? That's common sense. Do the same. Wash yourself clean after you've been through a trauma, after you've been through. Don't stay in that dirt. Don't stay there. That's equanimity. That is the equanimity of life. And learn to be, like Buddha said, be detached. Be detached. And that doesn't mean you're a cold, unfeeling, like a weirdo. It means that you can take everything in that moment and relish it, enjoy it, and you can move on, because that's life. That is the nature of existence. It is created and it is destroyed. And that's what I learned in Vipassana. Every breath you take, it has to be released. So take in the joy and with gratitude say, thank you, universe, for the joy that I had. And that's in every relationship as well. Just because, I say this again and again, just because it may not be the way it was before does not mean that you cannot savor and relish whatever you have now and relish the memory, relish that beautiful time. Like, you know, when you have a good meal, like I'm like that, I'm a foodie, so I'll remember good meals. I'll be like, remember when I ate that meal, it was fantastic. I'm not crying that it's over and that meal is finished. No. Same with relationships, same with anything beautiful in your life. Remember it, relish it. Don't destroy that memory because it isn't there anymore. Don't destroy that memory because perhaps it is now, you know, that orange or whatever you had is decaying and it is rotting because it's over. That's the nature of life. Enjoy your life. Take the full juice out of it. And I hear so many people, okay? I'm a coach and I'm a therapist, and so I hear so many people worrying about the future. Like they're in a relationship now and they're worrying. They're already planning out the disasters. They're already thinking, oh gosh, but I'm investing so much. But then what if they leave me? But then what if this doesn't work out? And they have so many, we all do this, so many imagined like projections of how things can go wrong. And I'm giving all this now, but what if it's wasted? It's never. It is never a waste. It is never a waste. It is just life. So enjoy your life. Enjoy the moment with whoever is in front of you right now. Don't become negative already about the future, because you don't have a future. You only have this present moment. Bless whoever came and whoever went. Everything has a season and a time. There is no guarantee. And I know as humans, we want security. We want to feel like people are going to stay in our lives. People are going to be there for us. And we want to know that, oh, this person, I can marry them, or this person, we will have a future together. But the truth is, no future is guaranteed for anything or anyone. And as difficult and as harsh as that may sound, that is life. And the more you can truly just get the full joy out of this moment, the more you can be in deep gratitude with whatever is right now and flourish in it, the more rich your life will become. The less you will be in a state of discontentment, the less you will be in a state of wanting more and more and more, and planning out some imaginary obstacles for what is in your life right now. Get out of that frame of mind. Take the juice of whatever is in your life now. Now. Don't look at that orange juice and say, oh, but you're going to rot tomorrow. Drink it now. It's fresh. Drink it now. Drink it now. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see what else we have. All right. And I want to hear from all of you, your thoughts and how these messages related to you, and how, if you had a shift, and how did you apply it in your life. I'd love to hear from all of you. Okay, we have memories of love. What was I saying? This is the 6 of Cups, and this is literally the card of nostalgia. This is a card of remembering, beautiful things in your life, remembering the beauty and the memories that you shared and had. And so keep those in your mind. And look, there are candles being lit. These are very sacred moments, and the energy of that sacred moment can never leave your life if you keep it alive, if you keep that light alive. And you understand how sacred, how powerful those energy moments have, because when something beautiful and good happened to us or happens to us, if we keep it alive, we can take that energy through our lives. And I do this often, if I'm going through a downtime in my life, I'm going through something difficult, I go back to those sacred moments in my life. I remember them, I cherish them, I use them to heal this moment, and I bring in that energy. Like I said right in the beginning, you're stepping out from the shadows into that color, so you can bring that color back. It's infinite, it's unending, and it doesn't have a limit. So that beauty that you experience, you can color your present moments with that. So try and remember a time in your life when you felt so content, so happy, or a memory you have with somebody that you love, or somewhere you traveled to, or an experience you shared with a stranger, or the kindness that you experienced, or a miracle that took place in your life, and bring that energy into the moment, because that colors your life again. That it's that one drop of love, one drop of light, one drop of radiant being that you introduce, and then it spreads into your whole life. It spreads into your life, and then you see the color again, you see the beauty again, you see the joy again. And so take charge. These are techniques that I teach all my beautiful soulmates, I call them, because everyone who comes into my life, all my, I don't even, they're not clients to me, they're my joy, they're my like beauty, they're my abundance. And I feel so grateful for all the lives that come in, and the lives that for me, it's such a beautiful exchange, like that light, that love that is shared in our conversations, in our exchange. That is the light of love, that is the light of beauty. And think of your life like that. Think of how you can put a drop of color into your own life, and color other people's lives with that love, or that joy, or that kindness, or just saying an encouraging word, or being positive to somebody about something in their lives, or just being present for them. Sometimes somebody just needs you to be there. Sometimes they don't want answers, or they don't want you to like interfere. They just want to feel like you're there wholly and solely supporting them, just with your energy. You're supporting them with your energy and your love. You're comforting them. And you can do that for yourself as well. Be present with yourself. Be supportive of yourself. Just go within and just give yourself a big hug. Internally say to yourself, I am here for you. I support you. I see you, and I love you. That is the most powerful thing we can do for ourselves as well. And also with our broken places, or our not so great places, just having compassion, but at the same time wanting to grow and be better, but not criticizing and condemning ourselves for not being there yet. I heard recently somebody say that it's not there yet. Not there yet. It doesn't mean that you're doomed to that fate forever. It just means it's not there yet. That's all. Whatever it is in your life that you want, whether it's a behavior that you need to change, whether it's abundance that you need, or you want a partner, whatever it is, it's just not there yet. That's all you need to say and think about, and be engaged with this moment in a state of abundance, in a state of thank you, universe. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this life. Thank you for every opportunity I have right now to do the things that I want to do, to be who I want to be, to evolve, to really live this life. And I don't know about you, but sometimes, the idea of death, it consumes me, and sometimes I feel afraid. Sometimes I think about it, and I think about, oh my gosh, life, it ends, and you can have anxiety about that. I do sometimes. But speaking just now to you, it just made me think about not worrying about the end, but truly, like I said, getting the juice out of life. So that's the same concept, right? Worrying that this orange juice is going to rot and finish. Drink the cup of life. Drink the joy right now. Drink that life right now. Drink it up and savor it and enjoy it and relish it. Don't worry about the next moment. And that's the message that has come through for all of you beautiful souls, for all of us today. And I'm so grateful for the messages that have come through. And I hope you all enjoyed them, my darlings. I hope you got something out of it. And my apologies for any background noise that you're hearing, but that's the beauty of life. There's always some background noise. And I always say it in my sessions, in my readings, that we've got to, adapt to it, become more flexible, become more just. Just be more accepting of the noise, and let it fade into the background. You don't have to let it become a part of you, your nervous system. The more you surrender, the more you let go, the more that will it's incredible how when you let go, it actually disappears as well. The noise disappears. So let that noise drop away and disappear, and just become at peace with yourself, become at peace with your environment, become at peace with just everything around you and within you. Okay, so those were my divine messages that come straight through the source, because we are all connected to the source. We are the source, and the source is us. And let me know your thoughts. Let me know how this helped you or healed you, or any of your inspirations, and how you know you navigate through life, because I love to learn from all of you as well. That's the beauty of these exchanges. And I'm sending you all my love and blessings, my darlings. Take care of yourselves. Always be kind to yourselves, and grow and grow, grow in this world. You are here to grow. You are here to flourish. You are here to be abundant beings. Okay? All my love, all my love. Take care of yourselves. And now I'm going to open up this session to a conversation with all of you, and I will read your comments and have a dialogue, and just see what's showing up. What are your say? What are you all saying? Let me read. Let me see. Sorry about all those sounds from the couch. Okay, what has everyone commented? Let's see. What do we have here? I just subscribed and I absolutely love your wisdom. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. Oh, how sweet, Tammy. Thank you so much. I love that. It is my greatest honor and my privilege to be able to do this. And I thank you so much for being here. It means the world to me. The world. Thank you, Tammy. Tammy says, I always try and live in the moment. It's all about being thankful in the present moment. Exactly. The more we can be conscious about just this moment, just being here, the more we can begin to truly savor our lives. Just savor the moment, and just practice every day savoring. Even if you give yourself a minute every day just to look around you with consciousness, and around you, look at the person in your life, look around you, the people in your life, just look at them with consciousness. And when you look at them with consciousness, you see their divinity, you see their soul, and that is what makes life so rich, makes life so abundant, makes life so valuable. Because in this day and age where we're rushing, we're not seeing each other, we're not really taking it in. I don't know if you all go through this, but at one point, I used to feel like guilty. It was this weird thing. I'd be like, oh, move on, don't stay here too long, like walk now, don't. It's this FOMO, you're like, I need to see more, I need to do more, and you're not really looking at something and enjoying it. Like when you're traveling, you're like, let me go here, let me go there. Just spend a moment truly being present in that place, truly taking in that place or that thing. If you do this every day, your life will change dramatically. Your life will get better, and you will start valuing It is the small things, the wonders of life, that is the magic, that is the true abundance. And that's when you will start feeling better, you'll start feeling calmer, you'll start feeling happier, because you are no longer in that rat race, as they call it. You're not a rat. You're not here to scour and just run around. You're here to savor and to just look at the beauty within yourself and in your life. Let's see what other comments we have. Let's go up. Hello, Sarita. Welcome. Hello, Sarita. Who else do we have? Carl says love. Oh, thank you, Carl. That's so sweet of you. And let's hear in the comments. Who do we have here? Who have we got here? And today I'm gonna, if you have a question about your life, I'm gonna coach you. If you need some guidance about something in your life, I will help you here. So we're opening up the space for live coaching. Okay, so if you have something you're dealing with, a difficulty in your life, let me know and I will help you out. All right, who do we have here? Okay. All right, in the meantime, what I'm going to do is pick a card, all right? Because it's so much fun to get guidance from the universe. I love pick a card. I love pick a card. And so choose, let's do card 1, 2, or 3. Let's do 3, okay? And this is going to be your guidance. And you can choose whatever area of your life you need guidance for, be it love, be it career, be it just a message from the universe. You know, sometimes we cannot even think of what message we need. That is surrendering. You know, that's the beauty of surrendering to the universe, to the guidance of this infinite wisdom that is all around us and within us. And when we surrender and we say, okay, I'm not going to ask any questions, I'm just going to surrender and receive the messages. I'm just going to surrender and let that come to me. Let that healing, let that miracle, let that whatever it is that you need, let it come. You know, when we get out of the way, oftentimes that's when we see the infiniteness, the vastness, the magic, the sheer brilliance of this universe and its infinite possibilities for us, its infinite wisdom for us, its infinite ways of finding solutions for us in our life, you know, because there are limitless possibilities. There are limitless answers that we can receive. There are limitless ways in which whatever we perceive right now as a problem can be solved. It is limitless. So get out of the way and let the answers come to you. And just surrender yourself to this infinite wisdom and say, I am a child of this universe, and I know you are holding me, I know you are protecting me, I know you are guiding me, and I know that your way or the answers that you have are things that I cannot even begin to think of or concoct. And surrender to it and open your heart to it, and you will surely, most certainly receive that guidance or that just sudden shift, you know, where, oh my gosh, something you struggled with for such a long time opens up, and there it is, the answer, because you've lifted your frequency, you've lifted your mindset, and now you're in the frequency of abundance, you're in this frequency of infinite possibilities. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? So nice. Hi. You like a message from spirit? Yes, yes, absolutely. So let's do the pick a card and let's see what's showing up for all of you beautiful souls. Let us get a card. Pick card 1, 2, or 3. And if you feel called to pick more than one card, you're most welcome. Maybe you want to pick all, and all the messages are for you. It's totally up to you, okay? Ready? So have the intention to receive the answers that you need, and let us see what is showing up. So card 1, what do we have? This one wanted to come through. Buy the book, it says. Buy the book. So maybe you're studying or you're learning something, or you are yeah, I feel like the message here is be disciplined in the way you do things. Bring discipline into your life. And when you bring discipline and order, sometimes we need to do that. We need to bring discipline and order into our lives, or be more like mindful, or plan things out. Like, I feel sometimes when you write things down, like if you have a million things to do, or you have a million ideas, or you're feeling stressed or anxious about all the things that are happening in your life, get a book and write them down, sort them out, and say, okay, sometimes it becomes bigger in our minds, because when we're not focused, we're not like looking at them clearly, or with actual precision. So when you write it down, you can actually see, okay, it's not that bad, or oh, I can handle this, I can get that done, or these are the things that I can keep for later. So that's what I'm getting, is if you're feeling overwhelmed right now in your life, bring in some structure, okay, by writing those things down, and then you'll find more focus, okay? And I also see, for some of you, I'm getting a very strong message, is that something that you needed to get sorted out in your life, maybe you were not getting the answer, or there's some legal matter, or there's some like procedure, or there's some I don't know, admissions, or there's some formal procedure that is required. I do see that it will fall into place, because you can see the order, then they're all in there, they're all following one after the other. So I feel like things are going to follow one after the other and fall into place for you, okay? Okay, let's see, card 2, what do we have? Time for a nap. The universe is asking you to relax, to surrender, to sleep. Maybe you're not getting enough sleep. Maybe you're thinking too much, or you're just, over stressed. The universe is saying, take a nap, just relax, fall into my arms. I've got you. I will take care of you, and everything will work out. Everything will work out. All will be well, okay? So that is what the universe is saying. Surrender, let go, let go. I've got you. You can rest on me, you can rest in me, knowing that the answers you need are here. Just let go, okay? Let's see what else. Card 3. New life. Wow. Those of you who picked card 3, there's a new life waiting for you. You're going to have a regeneration. You're going to have a new life. You're going to feel brand new. Love it. You're going to feel brand new. And you're going to experience life in the most beautiful way. I see glory. I see success. I see joy. I see renewal. I see you literally just like rebirthing and coming out brand new. Something awesome, something incredible, something beyond amazing is happening for you in your lives, okay? Wow, love this for you, my darlings. Love this for you. Let me know what you chose. What did you all choose? And who do we have here? Mickey. Is it Milky or Mickey? You're a new subscriber. So happy to have you. Bless you. Bless everyone here. Yes, and if you feel called, if you feel aligned with these messages coming through, do subscribe, my darling, so that you can be here for more lives. And do like this video if you enjoyed it, to support, this channel, so that more people can benefit, more people can receive the messages that they need. And yeah, and that's what I want. I wanted to reach as many hearts as possible, so that they can feel the relief, feel the shift, feel the joy, feel the blessings coming through from these divine messages for all of you beautiful souls. Okay, so who do we have here? Who do we have here? Let's hear it. I'm just gonna leave this on for a while, and the people come in, and you can use this space and time to focus on your dreams, to focus on your desires, to focus on all that you want to have manifest in your life, all your visions. You hope spirit will get your problem. When we lay, like I've said this before, when you go to a temple, you receive something called prasad, okay, in a Hindu temple. And what is prasad? It is the gift that the divine, the spirit, that spirit gives you in return. So you give, you give your sorrows, your pain, you lay them at the feet of divine love, and divine love transforms them into something sweet. And that is the gift you receive by surrendering your burdens, and always know that you are being heard by divine love. Divine love is always listening to you, and divine love is a frequency. And so it is your duty to lift yourself up to that frequency as well. And how do you lift yourself up? Sometimes just by laying your burdens down, just by surrendering your burdens to the universe and saying, you do it. I've come to my wit's end. I've come to the point where I don't know what to do anymore. I leave it to you. And the answers come effortlessly. They do. And I don't mean having blind faith and sitting around and waiting for things to happen. You've got to be actively involved in the solutions of your life, in the progress of your life. Just praying to God and saying, God, help me right now. Please do this for me, do that for me. No. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about surrendering to the frequency, surrendering to the frequency of infinite love and abundance. I don't mean just praying blindly to some, how we think there's just some person in the sky. No. Nobody's coming to help you, my darlings, in that way. What is going to help you is when you align with the frequency of infinite possibilities. And when you help yourself, how do we get answers? It's when we actively pursue the grace of this universe, when we actively pursue the abundance of our beings, when we actively understand that we are infinite streams of love and of generosity and of beauty. That is what brings us out of the doldrums. That is what brings us out of poverty consciousness. That is what brings us out of negativity. That is what lifts us out of despair. That is knowing. And the question is not, is the divine listening to you? The question is, are you listening to the divine? That is the question, my darlings. So don't just go around saying to the universe, give me this, give me that, give me this. It is, I open my heart and I surrender to the wisdom that you are offering me. Are you listening? Are you? Let me know if you're listening. Yeah, that is the question. Are you listening? Okay, and who else do we have here? Tarot with Jenna. Welcome, Jenna. How lovely to have you here. And lovely to have all of you beautiful souls here. And I'm sending you all my blessings, all my love, all the peace that you need in your life, all the healing that you need in your life. May you be blessed. May you grow. May you open up to the beauty of your own being. And may you share that with the world. And like meets like. So the energy you put out there is the energy that you are attracting. So bring yourself into that energy field of true bliss. Encourage bliss, encourage serenity, encourage joy in your life. And that is the spirit of joy, the spirit of healing, the spirit of peace, the spirit of abundance. Call on them within you and wake them up and let them rise within you. Let that spirit rise within you and wake it up. Wake up that spirit, and say, actively call it into being. Call in peace, call in grace. Grace is one of the biggest gifts we can have. So have the grace, to just, like, whatever is in your environment, just have grace with it. If somebody isn't being what you want them to be, find the grace and look at them with compassion, and look at them with a sense of forgiveness and a sense of, okay, they're not in the state that you want them to be in, but that's what they're going through. Often it's not about you, it's about what's going on within them. And we can either get triggered by other people's states, or we can bring in a better state and sometimes change the frequency of the person with whom you're finding that difficulty with, right? So like I said, lift people up and out. Don't drown with them. Somebody gives you a hand and you see, what is a hand? Sometimes that person's not going to ask you for help. They're not going to say, oh, I'm struggling, help me. What does that hand look like? Sometimes it looks like anger, agitation, frustration, irritability, not being in a good mood. That's what their hand is towards you. By being like that, they're actually saying, I need help. So instead of reading their sign, you then drown with them. You don't lift them up, you jump in the water with them and you start drowning with them, and you say, how dare you behave like that? What's wrong with you? Why are you like this? That is drowning with the other person. That's when you have become contaminated by that frequency and energy field, and you have begun to drown. Instead, consciously lift them out by saying, oh, you're so lovely. I love you. I love you. You're so amazing. And I remember when you did that for me. Thank you for doing that. Or you're so good at this. Or shift. And that's when we really become intelligent beings. We don't become crazy people drowning all the time. And that's how we're behaving majority of the time. Crazy people drowning with each other and then pushing each other further under. Don't we all do that? Don't we all do that? So become conscious when you find yourself in a circumstance, somebody coming at you with this kind of behavior or thought, or like you feel like they're attacking you. They're not attacking you, my lovelies. They are truly and deeply disturbed within. So instead of receiving that, get out of the way. Sometimes you physically need to just leave the situation. Sometimes you need to just go away. Go away from there. If they're overly, in their own pain, go away from there and send them love, okay? Do not get contaminated by that frequency. And if you have the strength and you have the well-being within you, because sometimes we're all shattered within, we don't have the capacity to take somebody else's negativity because we're weak and we're broken at that moment. And so we do drown because they pull us in rather than us pulling them out. So if you don't have the capacity, physically get out of there. Physically move away from that energy. But when you begin to feel strong within, that's the training that we give ourselves. And when we become whole in our soul, then we're able to take them and lift them out of that frequency. And it's something we can learn to do. The more we practice it, the better we get at it. And the more we we take care of our own nervous system and our own well-being, the more we can lift others out of their broken places and of their negativity. So that's the service we have to mankind, but not at your own cost. So if you feel weak and vulnerable and unable, just get out of there, okay? Move yourself out of there. Oh my, so many beautiful messages came through today. I'm so grateful to the universe for all its wisdom, its blessings, its miraculous power to heal us and to reveal to us what we need to see and know. So I think with that, I'm going to end here. And I bless you all, my beauties. I bless you. Take care of yourselves. And I will talk to you again later. Maybe I'll come back on and do a live a little later. Or maybe I'll just leave this on and see who's coming and going. And just say hello to whoever comes and goes, and leave your comments. Let's build a community here. Let's talk to each other. Let's encourage each other. And if you have any concerns in your life, today I will coach you. So if you have a problem in your life that you're going through and you need help for it, then you can go ahead and type it in the comments, and when I see it, I will address it. And even if you're not there during the live at the time, you can then go back and watch it later, and you can listen to it and listen to the answer that I had for you. Okay, so take care, my beauties. And if you have a question right now about your life and you need guidance, then go ahead and type it in the comments, and I will most certainly help you out. And also remember, if you want to book a session with me, you can go to the link in my bio. You can have a look at my website, and I do several types of sessions, and you can have a look and you can book one with me. Okay, I also do corporate events. I also do like if you want to book me for an event or a party, I do that as well. So go ahead and see what I offer. And yeah, and I will speak to you all soon. So I think I'm going to end this live now, and I might come back again later. Do subscribe to receive the notifications for when I'm on again. And have a beautiful, amazing, and wonderful day. All my love, all my blessings. Take care.